Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1994 Renault Espace F1. One of the all-time best Gran Turismo cars ever. I love this thing, it is mental. There is a little bit of misinformation about this car though. So essentially what this is it's not they put an F1 engine in an Espace. It is literally the chassis of Alain Prost's Williams F1 car from 1993, the title winner. Underneath, that's just placed, and then an Espace body is on top of that. That's basically what this is. So it is, for all intents and purposes, an F1 car. It just has the body of an Espace. And I'm sure it was a case of this isn't actually like a production Espace. They just took off, gave massive fenders and slapped it on. I'm sure there's carbon fibre and other bits and bobs going on here, but nevertheless, it is still a fantastic vehicle. Mid-engine rear-wheel drive, 830 horsepower, 1,300 kilos. Not that much torque. I'm not expecting this to be super fast for obvious reasons, but still, I am expecting this to be a lot of fun. And I also think if you want an F1 car in your game and you can't get one, this is the way to do it. Anyways, this car is going to have 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Toyota Celica rally car that set a time of a 27.552. This car is unlikely to beat that. Just thinking about it, actually, I mean, am I impressed or not? This hasn't showed up in like a more recent Gran Turismo game. It is very revered. I suppose Gran Turismo these days is a bit too serious to stick something like this in. 29.391 on its first flyer, which isn't a half bad lap, to be fair to it. So for this, I'm sort of expecting mid-28s. I've earmarked, I think, the NSX GT500. Closest thing to this, naturally aspirated race car. Shouldn't be too far off that, hopefully, but we will endeavour to see. 28.743 on its first flyer, with a pretty conservative lap. I just wanted to get something banked. So, as you can see, one slight problem with this car is the camera and the ghost. It does make it a little bit difficult to see where you're going on these faster laps, I will admit. 28.472, that is quicker than the GT500 NSX. So anything that it can get on top of this is a bonus. Where would that put it? Currently puts it behind the Storia rally car. It's quicker than an XJR15. I should have thought about that, really. Yeah, there's literally nothing else I can earmark for this to be. Can it be the Evo 5 GSR? I know we don't get a lot of Evo beating cars, but so if an F1 hybrid people carrier can do it, that will be a bonus. Not with driving like that, it won't be. Bollocks. I hate these like final laps to like really like show what you've got, because I'm not I don't do well under pressure. But yeah, it's cool. Like I say, it's done its job, I think. But I want it to do its job more, because I know there's a little bit more time in this as well. Not a lot, but there is a little bit. That might have been a bit too pussyfooted. Nah, not quite. Oh well, I'll take that. There's definitely some time in there, annoyingly. I don't think it would like beat a GT90 or anything like that. But it's good. It's really good. Vector M12 LM edition as well, not quite up there, but that drives better than you expect it to. Like I say, the issue comes in the Ghost, and to be fair, I did throw away 2 laps as well, but yeah, it's just not quite Not quite. That was the best lap, in fairness. I do think there's definitely 0.2 in there, annoyingly. But I don't think it's like a top tier car or anything like that, or even like, well, like up there. I think this is where it was going to go. And it's not a bad place for it to be. 28.472 place it into 14th place. Goes between the Evo 5 GSR and the NSX Tactor GT500 car. So it's quicker than a GT500 car, quicker than the XJR 15, quicker than the TVL Cerbera LM Edition, CLK race car, CRX Del Sol LM. Off the top of my head, other than the Wed Sport Celica, that is the quickest naturally aspirated car we've ever had. So that's something. Oh, M12 LM Edition. Second quickest. You can take that honour. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? It's goofy. It's hilarious to drive. It's probably one of the only cars that would make me play Gran Turismo 7 again if they added this, which they won't, because they're not fun like they used to be. But yeah, there you go. Espace F1, the closest you can get to driving an F1 car in Gran Turismo 2, and it's an Espace. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell. Just where my hopes and dreams are going. I'll only up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your father with love.